There is a serious problem with drug and alcohol misuse in this country. People struggle with it on a daily basis. It impacts families, relationships and the wider community. Some get through it quickly. Others may be in treatment for 10 years or longer.
Before I was thieving to support my habit, I was robbing factories, things like that, scrap metal, and it was sort of victimless. But as soon as I had a victim that I could see physically in front of me, that person, innocent person whose life I took, that was it. I just switched. It was like, it's over. That's it, done.
I'm the first to say I was not a nice person. I was a drug dealer. I used to sell Class A drugs. I went to jail for it. I was involved in gang violence. I was a scumbag.
Help is at hand. The key is to get in early and give young people information, advice and guidance before problems develop. And for adults, there is free and confidential help available, as well as support to find work, build relationships and move their lives on.
It could be a concerned family member, another professional or another service. They'll make the contact, they'll give us brief details of who it is. We will endeavour to contact them within 24 hours and get a bit more of an overview as to what kind of services, what kind of treatment and support they may need, and we oversee and signpost them to relevant agencies in order for them to get that support, what they need.
I'd be waiting in the waiting room and I'd meet them from the moment they came in, asking for the treatment, for help getting off drugs, and I'd be there to sit in with them while they have the meeting with the key worker, liaise with the key worker, find out what they think the patient needs.
The service will help the BME community simply by raising awareness and breaking down the barriers which are there, which state that it's almost weak of a person to ask for help, that you shouldn't be doing this, that it's wrong already. And having them thoughts and feelings, again, will keep someone entrenched. So I feel that this service is going to raise that awareness in order to break down that barrier.
You know, we can't just stop the substance, that's just a minute thing. You know, we have to look at everything else, why they're taking it, what's going on for them in their personal life to help them get through it.
A lot of it is to be there, because you need someone, and it does help, because I personally was a drug addict myself, and it does help to have someone who's been there and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So, and it's all about having good networks within all the different areas, like with the councils, the housing associations, benefits agencies, citizens advice bureaus. It's all about moving people's lives forward.
It's probably the first time since being a kid that they've actually helped people in society and done something good. I know the first time my first volunteering was at a soup kitchen, and just talking to the people and helping them out. Just a lot of them just wanted someone to sit there and have a conversation with them, treat them like a normal person.
But we also run clubs like job clubs and stuff to help them with their CVs and job searches as well. But we find a lot of the service users want to go down that path to help other people as well. So we encourage that kind of education and the volunteering from that side.
In terms of the employers, they will recruit individuals who will not just do the bare minimum in terms of meeting their job role and specification, but because of maybe a need to want to prove to themselves that they are just as good, if not better, than what society has deemed them as being previously, people will go above and beyond their duties, which will mean that the employer will have an employee who they can trust, who is reliable, who will work to the best of their ability and can prove to be a wonderful asset to their organisation or company.
You know, I've got service users there that I've worked with last year, and now they're helping other people move along as well. And to see that you've actually made a little bit of difference in that person's life, it just puts a smile on your face.
My job satisfaction, sense of well-being doubles, it more than doubles tenfold. It heightens, it keeps me motivated to move on to the next case, and then so forth, so forth.
It's going to make it so drugs, people can openly say, yeah, I've got a problem, and then people aren't going to look down on them. They're going to put them to where they need to go for that specific problem.
I was in services I was in drug use for 25 years. I was in the services for about 14 with the old service provider. But now I've come full circle because I've just recently gained full-time employment. So it's like now I'm back to being a productive member of society, which was my goal on release from prison.
The new service is going to be great for Wolverhampton and the community, because no matter who you are in life, what you do for a job, where you live in Wolverhampton, your life at some point has been touched by drugs or alcohol.
Whether it's you or someone you care about, do get in touch. We'd like to hear from you. It only takes one call or one visit to our website.